This is the ultimate ranking of everything in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Today I'm ranking every Wonder effect in Mario Wonder, but based on if it happened in real life. This ends up getting a bit crazy. So in this effect, all of the pipes become alive and they all start moving, but that's not the part that I'm really focused on. Pipes appearing out of nowhere, starting to spray water everywhere, that's pretty trash. That's like F tier kind of thing. But one of the pipes actually starts wiggling around like some sort of caterpillar, and I'm imagining that you could use that. It's like a car. I want to go to the kitchen and get a drink, but I'm too lazy. I'm gonna just get on my pipe caterpillar. I mean, I'm hovering around a kind of bee, because I don't like the water spraying out everywhere. That's just gonna make everything messy, especially if it happens in your house. But you get like a caterpillar friend that you can ride on. So I think I gotta go with S. Next we have a song where piranha plants appear out of nowhere and start singing. I'm gonna rate all the song related ones based on if this song just started happening in real life and I couldn't escape it. The song is pretty cute. I will say it seems like it's very much made for children. I don't really mind it, but if I was having a bad day, I think I would probably get very annoyed at this. The piranha plants are kind of cute. They're also kind of creepy. I mean, let's just say that I only had to ever hear this once and it just randomly happened and it's just like a little performance. I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna just put it at a B. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people really like it. In this level, there's a star shower, and let me be honest, I'm gonna look at this in two different ways. Way number one is that these stars do fall down and they hit me and I become invincible and I run really fast and I'm glowy, but this is based on real life. So, if there's a real star shower and a star collided with the planet, nobody would exist anymore. So I think we know where my rating's gonna be. As much as humans suck, I like living on Earth and I like the planet existing, so the star shower's gotta go for an F. Also, if it was the other way around and it was just this dude stole something from me and was running away and I had to catch him, that also would be annoying. So it's an F either way. We got a bunch of bulls running around. All right, this one is really easy for me. And I feel like people are going to hate my credibility because of how I'm going to rate this one based on a previous one. Listen, I know I said that the worm gets an S because it's a little buddy that you can ride and it's a free car. And you could argue that this is like a free train. But I also just think in no way these bulls would be helpful to you in real life. They would just destroy everything. But you also potentially get a little free train to ride on. So I'm gonna put it at C. Okay, I'm flying through the sky into space and I'm able to survive by holding my breath. All right, come on. It's real life. There's only one answer for this. As you can see, the picture is a giant hippo in space, which is what I was gonna base it on originally, but then I was thinking about you flying around in space trying to hold your breath. You ain't gonna do that, you gonna die. F. Okay, so we're in an enclosed space with a bunch of hippos that are super bouncy. In the game, it's already annoying enough just getting bounced back, but I mean, come on, hold on a minute. Listen, I'm viewing this as if I was a kid, and this would be like the ultimate trampoline experience. You're just getting like bounced all around. I'm gonna have to put it as an A. We got invisible glowy floors and we got Koopas on roller skates going all over the place and we're just climbing up this giant tree. I mean, imagine if you were on roller skates doing this. That's kind of awesome. Without a doubt in my mind, this has to be S tier, right? Imagine you're roller skating and this is just like a themed roller skate park where you're like going up and down a giant tree and it's all sparkly and the floor is like glass and it's awesome. It's awesome. S. Are you mad at me yet? You might be later, but I do want to say that I'm not going to be ranking any of the duplicate wonder effects. I'm not going to be doing the special world or the final boss. In this one, you just become really, really tall, and I have to be honest with you guys. In real life, I am 5'7". That is known as being pretty average to short for a man. I could rank this as an S because I will be taller and people might like me more, but I represent the short kings. So I'm putting this in an F. Short kings, rise up. We deserve the respect. Also, Mario's a pretty short king too. In this one, stuff just falls, and I mean, like, that happens already in real life, and it sucks in the game, and it sucks in real life, let's be honest. F. Do the sound effect. World 1 had 2 bangers, but it also had a lot of trash. Let's see how the next world's gonna go. We got a bunch of Lakitus in the back just throwing money at us? Just a bunch of money and good stuff. I like money. Got a good feeling about this world. This world's gonna be all bangers. Oh god, I take it back. It's destroying everything. It took out the flagpole. I mean, I'm from Michigan, and this is kind of just what happens every single year. Put it in B. Okay, this one, you're in a free fall. You're just falling from the sky. If this was like real life, but it was magic to where when I'm falling, I wouldn't die when I hit the ground, this could be kind of fun, even though I'm afraid of heights. But if I knew 100% that I would be fine, I might be into it. But to be fair, I'm gonna base it off of real life where I'm just falling from the sky. That probably wouldn't be very good. F. Okay, this one, you can walk on the walls, which as a party trick, you could just pull that out and be like, hey guys, check this out. Everybody would be extremely impressed with it. But as we established earlier, I like money, and for some reason the money walks away from you. I run a small YouTube channel, I already don't have money. I don't want my money running away from me, F. Also, what would standing on the wall really even do for me? I don't think it would do anything. This one just makes me happy. I really love winter, and I love when it snows, so this is just like a really heavy snow. I'm into it. I'm gonna give this one an S. I really love snow, and this world has been pretty doo-doo so far, so I'm gonna add another S to the board. In this one, poles are just extending out of nowhere. I don't know what to say about this one, it's just poles. If I was in the business of pole manufacturing, this might be an S tier, but I don't really need any poles, but also it's not terrible, it's not the end of the world, so C? I don't know. I immediately hate this one. I don't even know what you become, but you just get crushed by boulders. This world sucks. I shouldn't have said that this world was gonna be good. This one might be one of my least favorite ones. I hate being timed. I hate the pressure. And this is just music that is just going faster and faster, and it adds more pressure. I hate it. This has to be an F. I dread to think of what's gonna happen in the next world. I decided to jump over to the pedal aisles because you can do these levels just whenever. I don't know about you, but flying through the sky trying not to get struck by lightning doesn't exactly sound fun. The wonder effects are terrifying. Just on the basis of I don't think I would even survive it, it has to be an F. We got a bunch of colorful bubbles. I bet it smells really good. You would get really clean from this. But imagine like you take a bath and the bubbles are so big it fills the entire room. That would be pretty epic. Everything I said about this is pretty positive, but I'm not gonna go all the way up to S. I don't even think I'm going to go to A. I'm gonna go right in the middle and just say it's a B. Nobody would even like this. It's a bunch of dudes eating your stuff. A donut, nom. A controller, nom. Your plate of food, gum. Your fork that was on your plate, gum. The plate itself, gum. Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna just put you right there, buddy. Stay right there. Is this some kind of joke? We got dudes eating all our stuff, and now this dude's just crushing everything? Come on. When will you learn, Nintendo? This is just a giant fish destroying everything. But hear me out. What if you had it as a pet? You could ride on it like it's a horse, but it's in the water. That'd be pretty cool. I was gonna try to argue that you could ride it like a dolphin or some sort of horse in the water, but the specific picture that I took of it was of its giant teeth. I'm trying so hard to not put everything in F. Now F is 2 layers big. You become a Goomba. This one's not as bad. You might you might actually live. Okay, in this one, the ground actually follows you around and it becomes a vehicle. We got another vehicle. It is a vehicle, but it's like alive. I don't know. I'm gonna just say it's an A. It's still cool though. All the water is upside down. If I were to try to do the dishes, the water would just rise to the ceiling. If I were to try to drink, but the water wouldn't even be in the cup, it would just float out of the cup to the... I don't think I like this. I was gonna say I hate this, but imagine if you were swimming on the ceiling. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking it's a B. It's just kind of down the middle. I mean, everything would be on the ceiling, but you could swim on the ceiling. rainbow flying fish. That's something I would just want to see at a zoo or outside or in my house. They fly by and they're super sparkly. That would be so cool. I want to say it's the best thing ever, but I think they should exist, so I'm gonna give it an A. No. Whatever this freaky demon monster is, no. No. No, I don't like that at all. I don't like you. Go away. In this one, time randomly gets sped up, which it would be really awesome to speed up past boring things, but you don't have a choice when it speeds up. Now, if I had a choice, this would be like A or S, but like, imagine I was eating a really good piece of pizza and then it just speeds up and I don't even remember any of the satisfaction. I'm gonna put it at a C. It's not too bad though. Okay, this is the same as speeding up, but it's just slowing down randomly. I think I hate that a lot more. I mean, if I hate it more than that one, I guess it's going in F. So it's a cosmic clone that follows your every move and tries to kill you. Okay, yeah. I know exactly where you should go. This one is really nice. The song is really cute, but you have to actually jump in order for the cool part of the song to happen. So it's just a little bit more effort than the Piranha Plant one. You do have to jump to make the song fully complete. I do like the song better than I like the Piranha Plant one. Listening to music and having to jump around, it might be a fun time. I'll put it at A. Things are finally starting to look up in the tier list. As far as I'm concerned, this is just super strength, and that's pretty cool. Super strength to me is a pretty lame superpower, but it's a superpower, so I think it has to go in S for super. So I would discover ancient ruins and then get to the golden room at the end. I like money, but I would have to actually explore for the money. It's not as good as just getting the money thrown to me, like by these Lakitus. So I'm gonna put it at an A. You know what, I'm gonna put it at a B, because this place might not be actually full of treasure and gold like I think it is. No. I refuse. No. Can't make me. No, you can go very, very far away. Goodbye. Getting chased by a boulder that destroys everything. I can see some positive here. I lied, guys. I couldn't find any positives with this. It's just bad. A lot of these just suck. Now, I haven't rated any of the transformations highly, but this one might be pretty cool. You could just like goop around onto walls. You could go pretty much anywhere you wanted to because you would just stick to anything. It's really cool. I'm putting it at A. I'm sitting here staring at the tier list and I'm looking at this one and I'm like, I know that this level was early on in the game and it's from World 1, so I need to rank this one. This is like the ninja jump one, but if you miss the jump, you're gonna get hit by a spike ball, which I don't know about you, but that sounds worse. And I don't think the song is as good either. The song isn't as good. It's a lot more dangerous. I'm gonna put it down to a C. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so we're slipping and sliding around and bouncing around. This actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna put this in the mindset of like, this is like a theme park ride where you're like going down a super slippery slide and you're bouncing around. That's a pretty fun time. Slipping and sliding and having a good time. I mean, not a lot of these are a very good time. I'm gonna put this at, I'm putting it at A. Time for a quiz? Yeah. Okay, this one is super awesome. Imagine this is like a haunted house that you went to on Halloween, and then it just turns into this giant opera performance. That is really cool. There's even like a light show element to it too. This is just a really cool performance, and to see this like live in real life, I think it's the best of the musical performances. So it's gonna be an S. We got one more world left, and then we're gonna do some Bowser stages, but this next stage is magma themed, so I don't know how good these are gonna do. This is amazing. Everything is super hot, but then a nice cooling rain comes out of nowhere, and you got these big water bubbles. This might be the best one yet. I love rain, and I hate being hot, so if I was hot one day and then this started happening, that might be the greatest thing ever. So far, this world is pretty good. That's an S. I know it didn't work last time, but I'm predicting that this world is going to have all good ones. Dang it, I forgot about this one. This one, you get fireballs shot at you from this statue in the background. Oh, dang it, I thought these were all gonna be good. I forgot about this. You know, I don't think I would survive this one, so I think it's an F. We got an S and an F so far. Wait, this might be another good one. You aren't affected by lava. Does this mean like you don't get hot? Like you can just take any heat? That would be amazing. I wouldn't even need the rain to cool me down if I could just never get hot. And I could also like swim through lava. I could swim down into a volcano and see what's in there. This one's pretty cool, but also I would need to have access to lava to be able to swim in it. I'm gonna just say just in the middle. It's a B. I know, I just really amped it up like I was gonna give it an S and then I gave it a B. This is just a dragon. You get to ride on a dragon. This is the best world. We're finally here. We're finally getting the good stuff. That's gonna be an S. You get a dragon. I think this is another good one. This is probably the best transformation other than the slime because you can just turn into this thing and smash stuff. I do think smashing stuff is cool, but I didn't know how much I really liked it. It's definitely not as good as the slime. I don't even know if it's like midway because you have to turn to this creepy, nasty looking spike ball. It's kind of cute though. I'm gonna put it at C. I'm sorry, I know people probably want me to put it higher. All we have left are the Bowser stages. This one's a tough one. You turn metal and you conduct electricity. I don't think in the real world I would have any use for turning into metal. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but it also, I don't think it would be good either. The only thing that I could see as a positive is that you get like stronger because your body is metal. I'm keeping it at B. I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's very bad. It's just kind of in the middle. It's just something. This is another musical performance with a big old crowd, a stadium, and I'm not really the biggest fan of the song or what's going on in the actual level in the game. But in real life, if you're into like the whole rock kind of thing, this would be pretty cool. It's not my thing, but I understand why people would really want this to happen. So I'm just gonna put it at B just to be safe. I'm imagining that I'm not riding on these missiles, but they're just flying above me in the sky. That would be like such a cool performance to watch. Overall, this would just be a pretty cool performance. I'm gonna put it at A. Why is the Bowser world so good? I saved the best for last. You get to ride on a pirate ship and blow stuff up. I love pirates so much. This is my ultimate best one. This is the top of the top, the best that there could ever be. What a beautiful ending. Today I'm figuring out where in Mario Wonder I would live if it was real. Pipe Rock Plateau looks like somewhere someone who likes being cozy and comfortable all the time, forever and always would live in, which I think is me. What did I just even say? Inside the grassy areas are hills with grass on them. There's water fountains, which adds to the chill coolness of this place. Overall, it just looks really relaxing. I'm also a big fan of the pipes with water spraying out of them. During the summer, you could just go over here and have the water splash on you on a hot day. Ooh, that would be nice. I could go into this musical forest, though. This place looks really cool. Except the fact that there's piranha plants freaking everywhere and they have big, spiky, scary teeth. And I don't think I like big, spiky, scary teeth. There's a secondary area that I'm not as big of a fan of. It's like a savanna with these pipe rocks in the background, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't really like savannas. I'm also not a big fan of the strange hippos and also the weird cousins of Goombas that look like Goombas, but not. There's also an underground area where there's pipes covered in nasty like moss. Ooh, there's gross snails everywhere and purple sludge. Ooh. If I could find a spot without piranha plants in this forest, which I probably could, I definitely think I'd like to be there. Out of all the locations in this world though, I would definitely want to live in the area with the fountains because this just looks the nicest. Even though savannas are home to animals we all know and love like elephants, giraffes, and African spurred tortoises, I don't like savannas. Comment down below if you also just hate savannas in general. Worst biome in Minecraft, honestly. Of course, Pipe Rock Plateau is going to go into first place. There's not really any other places I could put it. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Let me tell you something about me. I'm a freaking sucker for any time they put beaches in Nintendo games. They always look so good. Look at the beach, and then you get to go swimming under the water with the little turtles. I'm sorry to have to say this, but this is goated. Not a huge fan of the spike ball fellas, though. Those are not goated. Okay, I can't keep doing this joke. That's so stupid. I think my channel has been around long enough for you guys to understand that I love rain. Anything with the rain in it, I'm totally sold on. Rain is freaking goated. I'm so sorry. In order to stop myself from saying that these caves are not goated, I will now say that these caves are skibbitied. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm doing this, guys. I'm sorry. I like the atmosphere of these caves. I like the fog in the background and the little jewels. But I don't know, something about the guys that try and crush you the entire time you're in there. I don't know. I don't think I like that part. The weirdest part is there's this random section of the Petal Isles that's candy themed for no reason. There are 2 levels in the candy area, and in both of them, you are running away from things that want to eat you. Yeah, I don't think I would stay in this place. I mean, the trees have sprinkles on them, but also, you might get eaten. I think with the beach stuff in the rainy section, this is definitely better than Pipe Rock Plateau for me. So this is going to go into first place, and Pipe Rock Plateau is now going to be in second place. Also, I'm ranking all these places without the wonder effects. I feel like the wonder effects don't happen every day, and it's just a special thing that's happening because Mario is there. But if you are curious about if I'd survive any of the wonder effects, I actually made a video about that, so check that out after this one. Another thing that always gets me in Nintendo games is the freaking snowy areas. However, this time you can go up into the clouds, which are for some reason pink like cotton candy. Come on, don't you want to live there? Look how nice it looks. It's nice and snowy. There's like the Aurora Borealis in the background. You got the Christmas lights hanging off of the trees, and the trees are covered in snow. This is what I wish winter was like every year. I definitely wouldn't live or visit this area, though. You're like above the clouds on the very, very peaks of the mountains. I don't like heights, and also it just looks incredibly dangerous. And even if I wanted to get up to the cloudy area, I still have to climb up these mountains, which looks dangerous in itself considering the ground is covered in snow and ice. I would never be able to get up there. I mean, come on, guys. I'm just one guy. I'm just a game grove guy, game guy. And I know some of you are thinking, how are you going to survive this? There's these dudes that kick giant ice blocks at you. I can't survive getting a giant ice block kicked at me. I know, I was trying to ignore that just because I liked how pretty this place looks, but that is a valid point. I would have to live with these dudes kicking ice at me all the time. I really would love this to be second place just because I love the way that the first area looks, but overall it sadly has to go to third place. I don't know if this water is actually gold or if it's just shiny like that, but I don't think I like it. This level isn't bad. I'm actually kind of into it. I like the fog in the background and the cubed shaped things. There's still something creepy and off that I don't like about it. Especially when there's the Hoppy Cats jumping and they have big scary teeth. Ah, scary. There's a sky section which is very similar to the other one, but once again, I do not like heights, so I would never visit here. So if we take into account me not liking the golden water, and we take into account me not liking the Hoppy Cats, and we take into account me not liking heights, I think that this is going to get the freak out of here. I don't like that. It kind of sucks. I hate when it's hot outside. When I'm making this video, it's 93 degrees outside, and I hate it. I hate deserts. It's too hot, it's sandy, it's kind of creepy. I just don't like it. I do like this little oasis here. I like how there's hills in the background that are kind of coming up, and then the water's there and the beach, and you got some little plants. That's really nice. I am a big fan of secret areas, so this little area hidden underneath the castle, that's really cool. I do enjoy the castle. I especially like the water moats, and overall, I just like the colors and the theming of it. As far as deserts go, This is a desert. There are a lot of pots of water in this desert lying around. I still don't think I'd like to live in a desert. The castle itself is full of puzzles, and it's gorgeous, but also super mysterious. I don't know, I kind of like it. What I don't like is some of these pots have snakes in them. I don't like snakes. Also, if I lived out in the desert area, I don't think I'd ever get past a pokey, so I don't think I'd be able to go anywhere. I'm sorry, Sunbaked Desert. You had your oasis. You had your hidden mysteries and a beautiful castle, but you will be gone and be remembered forever. Bye. This is the grossest, slimiest, and nastiest location I have ever seen. What the heck is going on in this spot? It's like slimy and nasty. Ew, who would live here? I will say I do really like this location with all the pumpkins and the different colored mushrooms, and it's got a whole fall kind of vibe to it. There's not that many things in here that are super evil that I feel like I would have to fight on a daily basis. I think I could befriend the bamboo people, but I definitely can't befriend the piranha plants that shoot fire. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem if you live here. One of the things that terrifies me in this game are the rifts. I have no idea what they are, and I don't want to find out. They look like they're living the way that they move around, and it's just so creepy. I feel like even if I lived in the upper area with all the pumpkins where it looks like it's nice and it's just about Halloween time, I just have this feeling that the rifts are gonna come from under the ground and get me no matter where I am in this world, which I don't like at all. Hey, I could make a living doing ASMR slime videos down in the slimy place though. It's pretty cool, right? I could also get eaten by a mimic door in a haunted house full of booze. That's pretty cool. This place sucks. I'm thinking about it. Get out of here. The board remains the same, but will it change for the next worlds? Let's find out. Let's actually check on the worlds that we threw out and see how they're doing. Oh, I didn't know that's what happened to them when I threw them out. Oh, I'm sorry. Now hear me out, guys. Living in a volcano is cool, right? But hear me out. I don't think you can actually live inside a volcano. I think you would burn. But let's just take a look at a level just to make sure. Okay, yeah, this place sucks. Everything is on fire. Everything is burning. Everything is hot. Everything is steam. Everything is awful. It's like a desert, but multiplied by infinity or something like that. It just sucks. I mean, what more do I need to discuss? Do I need to talk about the weird popcorn freaks? Do I need to talk about the living rocks that get angry all of a sudden and explode in a fiery blast of inferno, of blazing fire, of an explosion, of a microwave, of an oven? Or do I need to talk about the rolling boulders that boulder and roll into the flaming, burning campfire of a candle, of a torch, of a matchstick, of a burn? Every video, I get more and more crazy, and I feel like by the end of next year, I'm not even going to be saying actual words in the videos. It's just going to be weird sounds the entire time. With all that being said, though, goodbye! Oh, heck yeah, let's go to the Bowser Castle, where everything's a concert. It's rock, it's hardcore, it's crazy, and it's awesome. Goodbye. The special world is a really interesting one to rank because it's a combination of all the other worlds, but in the overworld, it's actually just a giant floating flower. And would I ever want to live on a giant floating flower? Well, I think in comparison to everything else, this might be one of the safest places you could live. I'm not exactly sure how it all works though, so I'm sadly going to have to say goodbye. Turns out in Mario Wonder, I don't want to live in a lot of the worlds, but the worlds that I do want to live in are the ones right at the beginning of the game. The number one winner for today is the Petal Isles. It's so awesome. It looks really, really nice to be there, and it's definitely gotta be my pick for number one. But we need to decide what the worst place would be. I think the number one loser for the worst world to live in Mario Wonder has to be Deep Magma Bog, which is now going to forever be stuck in a Roblox backrooms map that's not really that good. Today I'm figuring out which Mario Wonder enemies I could take in a fight. This is gonna be crazy. What can I say about this little dude? It's just a fish that jumps out of the water at an angle. I can beat up an angle. They don't seem that fast either. I feel like I just punch it in its big old triangle head. I think I win. This, my friends, is a turtle. I possess enough strength in my body to defeat a turtle. I win. You guys think I'm strong enough to fight a turtle, right? I'm probably gonna get wrecked in the comments. Okay, it's a bird that just dives into water. I could easily grab the goggles it's wearing, pull them back, let go, it'll snap, hit it in the face, and I win. So, I win. Okay. It's a giant fish with crazy, scary teeth. I guess I lose. Fine. At first I'm like, this thing is easy. It's just a cute little eel sea cucumber thing. But then I saw the spikes on it. Dang it, I lose again. Even if it didn't have spikes, I don't even know how I would fight that thing. I would just hope that I'd punch it and it would get sad. Now time for the land enemies. Also, I just wanted to say I'm only doing enemies that are new in this game, so nothing like the old Koopa Troopas or Boos or anything like that. That'll be a different video. Okay, an armadillo. I don't think I would win in a fight with an armadillo because they're the world's most impervious, defensive creatures of defense. And I cannot defeat a defensible defense. What am I saying? This video's already gone way off the wrong end. Alright, so since this creature is defensible defense of defenses, and if I punched its shell, it would probably hurt my finger, I guess I lose. You could have just stopped it at bird with spiky nose. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I absolutely am afraid of birds. But no, this bird can also shoot his nose out. That would impale me and kill me and I would die. I lose. This dude's name is Bobo, which is cute, but Bobo is not cute. Bobo shoots fireballs at you. I think I could maybe defeat it because it's just a flame and I could always just step on a flame and it would extinguish. But if it shoots a fireball at me, I'm done. You know, I'm super strong. I can take on a little bit of fire. I can do that. I win. It's made out of bone. It's got sharp teeth. It runs really fast. I lose. I don't know why I was so happy about that. All right, this is a bull. It's got big old horns. It's got a nice blue color. Looks like it's wearing like track pants. You know, I lose. This is like a dark and twisted version of a Koopa Troopa, which I think I could take on a Koopa Troopa, but a dark and twisted version, I could still probably take it on. It's a Koopa. They kind of suck. I win. This fight would go very similar to the Bobo fight. I would dodge the fireball, run up, smack him in the head, call it a day, go home, eat some cookies. I win. I must be on a win streak right now. This is just a firework that walks around. It poses absolutely no threat to you in the game, so it would probably do the same in real life. I win. I would easily be able to beat that. I'm on such a win streak. What's the counter looking like? Oh shoot, I'm losing a lot. And my win streak ends now. Do you know how dangerous hippos are? They would rock your world. They would destroy you. A hippo could accidentally step on me and not even realize it. That's how bad I would lose. I lose. This fight would be extremely easy if I didn't have to come into contact with its freaky demon teeth. If I don't have to go anywhere near the teeth and I could just... Well, actually it has spikes on its head. Dang it! I lose. I'm confused about this one because it's a flaming rock, but it's just a rock. It doesn't move. I don't know how you would even beat it. You could just walk around it. You don't even have to interact with it. But if I had to fight it, it's a rock. I can't beat up a rock. It would hurt my fingers. My poor fingers. I already hurt them punching an armadillo earlier. My fingers. I lose. What is this voice? As stated in the previous one, if I punch something that's hard, I will hurt my fingers. This thing is metal. It would just crush me. It would hurt a lot more than my fingers. I lose. These guys have giant mouths and they'll eat anything that they can get a hold of, but they don't have any teeth. And I feel like if it did try to swallow me, I could punch my way out of there. That looks like it's pretty soft. That wouldn't hurt my fingers trying to punch my way out of there. I think I actually would win. These guys are freaky though. Let me clarify. They're cute, but they're also freaky. It's a plant that shoots melon seeds. That's not that difficult. That's easy to fight. But it's got giant teeth, so once you get past the seeds, you gotta get to the giant teeth. And I'm not a big fan of giant teeth. They could bite my toe, really hurt my toe, and possibly my fingers. So I'm gonna say I lose. I'm such a baby. This is a little popcorn fella. Easy dub for me. I like popcorn. That guy gets anywhere close to me, I'm just gonna gobble him up and eat the whole thing. I win. Easily. This guy's probably in the thumbnail, but this is a definite no for me. It's a scary door that has freaky teeth. I don't like the teeth. I also don't think I'd be able to beat a door. It's made out of wood and stuff. It'd be a very difficult fight. I definitely think that I lose. I also think it's haunted, so that just makes me double lose. If I'm able to walk up to it and open the door, it will stun it, and then if I open the door again, it'll defeat it. But it runs at you when you get close to it. I don't know how I would manage to accomplish that in real life. This is an innocent little mummy guy with a big weakness built into it. It has a handle, and if you pull it, you'll unravel it and defeat it. That's probably the easiest enemy that I have on this entire list. So yes, I win. This little fella kicks ice cubes at you. What happens when you can't kick ice cubes anymore, bro? Come on, come try me now that you can't kick any ice cubes. I'll beat you up. He's actually really cute though. But I win. This dude's got hands. He's super tough looking. He's got spikes all over him. His weakness is his little booty sticking out. I think it's possible that I could win if I was smart enough, but I'm never really that smart. I can't even talk. I'm not very smart. I lose. This is a cute little bone doggy, and I think I win. You just grab onto the leash, let go, it runs into the wall, and then you can run over and beat it up a little bit. So I win. Your rollerblades will not help you, Koopa. I will beat you to smithereens. I win. This is another rock. What I say about punching rocks? It will hurt my finger. I don't know what this voice is, but my finger, I lose. I'm pretty confident in beating up a Koopa Troopa, but this guy looks really strong. He's got big old muscles. He's even wearing a helmet. I think I lose. Can we get a point check-in? Oh shoot, I'm losing more than I'm winning. Yes, let's bring back those wins. I could beat this guy easily. He just shoots like little peanuts. I don't know what the freak he shoots out of his mouth, but he's a baby. He just runs away from you. I walk up and pow, 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 pow. And I win. You know what? I think I lose. I don't know what these things are, but I think I win just on the principle of it doesn't look like it could actually hurt me. It looks like a little bouncy ball that would feel kind of nice for it to jump into me. I win! I'm a pretty short dude. I'm bringing the short king thing back. And this guy is just really tall. I can't fight things that are tall. I'm short. I lose. These are cute little innocent baby snails. I don't want to hurt cute little innocent baby snails. I don't know why I've never done this in this video. I lose because I like them. No! I must fight them. I win. I don't want to fight them, but I win. The only thing you need to do to beat this enemy is to pull the vine on it. I can dodge the spiky ball that it drops, pull the vine, and defeat it. I win. These are like little bamboo fellas. I know bamboo is pretty tough, and if I were to punch bamboo, it would probably hurt a lot. So, to protect my fingers, I'm gonna say I lose. That's a big mushroom. I could beat up a big mushroom. You know what? I can eat a big mushroom. I'm gonna eat these dudes. I win because I eated. Big teeth, run fast. I lose. We don't need any time for this one. That would suck. Yeah, they have big old teeth. They run really fast. I don't care if it's a plant. It's got big teeth. I lose. This thing looks like it lost already. It's got a pot stuck to its head. If you remove the pot, it's a snake. And I would never want to fight a snake, but it has a pot in its head. It doesn't even know where it's going. Just leave the pot in its head. It'll eventually run into a wall and knock itself out. I win? Let's say the pot's removed though, then I lose. You know what? Ultimately, I'm gonna say I lose. Dang it. This is a little goopy slimy guy. I feel like I could beat up a goopy slime. I win. As I said earlier, I hate birds and flying things. But now we have to move on to the flying enemies. I don't know about you, but I don't think I can defeat electricity. I think electricity is stronger than man. Man lose to electricity. I lose to electricity. Yes, I can beat a flying enemy. That's a balloon. I can beat up a balloon. I'm stronger than a balloon. I win. You lose. Really fast bird. Strong beak. Not doing it. I lose. Not even gonna think about trying to win. I just lose. I'm counting Cosmic Mario as a flying enemy because he technically floats. He doesn't touch the ground. Cosmic Mario follows your every move, and if you stand still for too long, he will get to you. I don't think I could ever defeat it. I think it would just follow me around until I get tired one day and stop moving, and then it would eventually get me. I lose. Nah, they got big teeth. They fly around. They're scary. And then they'll fill the entire screen. I don't want my entire life. What would my screen in life be? My eyes? I don't want my entire vision full of these guys. What am I even saying? I lose. They're making me lose my mind. It's an owl. It's a bird. It's very cute. But I would lose because I hate birds so much. If it's a bird, I lose. I don't care how small or tiny it is. I lose. I hate birds. This might be the only metal thing I'm confident I could defeat. It looks just like a little toy. I feel like I could step on it and it would smash into a million pieces. So I win. I want to see you fight a missile. Huh? You fight a missile and then tell me if you can fight a missile. I can't fight a missile. Can you fight a missile? No, you can't. You're watching this video. You think you can fight all this stuff and you're so tough? You can't fight a missile. Send me a video of you fighting a missile. I lose. Disclaimer, don't fight missiles. Another thing that I cannot fight because it is a limitation of humans. Humans are not designed to fight lava, magma, fire, lava, or magma. So I believe it is within my intellectual, smart thinking that scientifically, logistically, realistically, and statistically, I cannot fight lava, magma, or fire, campfire, or candles. All of that. I lose. As stated in my other highly intelligent rating, I cannot scientifically, statistically, realistically, statistically, defeat lava, magma, candles, matches, or ovens. So I lose. Come on, this is a bullet bill that locks onto you. It's a missile. I lose. That's it. I'm freaking getting up out of my chair. I'm mad. I'm angry. Why is there so many missiles and things that are metal? I'm angry. I can't walk very far because my headphones are attached to my computer, but I got up and I'm angry. Can I move my chair back? No, I gotta sit back down. I gotta put my little blankie on me and I gotta get cozy again. Okay, it's an angry cloud. It does have scary teeth, but I think I could actually beat up a cloud. Yeah, I win. If these guys are actually made out of sugar because they're called sugar stars, I feel like I could beat up sugar, but they do look really spiky and pokey. I don't think I could defeat something that's spiky or pokey. I'm gonna say they're not actually made out of sugar and they're just called sugar and they're actually spiky and pokey and they're like made out of crystal. I don't want to try to attack a crystal. So this is the final enemy in the video and I lose. Okay, let's look at the final scores. So I lost more than I won, which just proves I'm a little baby. Today I'm ranking every Mario Wonder badge based on if I had it in real life. This is gonna be wild. Okay, being able to float around with a hat parachute is pretty cool. It's not really practical unless you find yourself in the situation where you're like up in the sky and you need a parachute. For fun though, it's pretty awesome. I have a fear of heights, so I think this would really help me because if I was ever in a situation where I could fall off of something high, I know I could pull out my parachute cap and I would be completely fine. I don't think it's the best thing ever. I'm gonna put it in A though. So you can jump off of walls to get higher. I was gonna say that that's not very practical, but what if you have trouble reaching something like on top of a cabinet or something like that, and you just really need to get up there? You could just jump up, kick off the wall, and grab it. This is fun like the parachute cap, but this is more practical and has an everyday use if you're short like me. So I'm gonna put this in S. That's actually pretty good. I love swimming, and being able to swim this fast would be so much fun. Put me on a beach, set a timer for 10 seconds, boom, I'm in the UK. Boom, Australia. Boom, Japan. Vacations, all free, I just swim there. Is that a boat? No, it's me. This is pretty cool. You could probably escape sharks with it. I'm gonna put it in A. By the way, I'm not going to be doing any of the badges that have to do with power-ups because power-ups are an entirely separate tier list. Jumping and floating a bit, it's cool, but in the scheme of all of the other badges that we have going on, it's actually, I'm gonna say, it's pretty lame. Could be a cool trick if you're like a basketball player and you go to jump up and dunk the ball in, but it's like, what is he doing? He's just floating there. Is he gonna dunk it or is he gonna keep floating there? How is he doing it? That's actually not very cool though. He's jumping. Oh, it's flowing, it's flowing, it's floating, it's floating. It's going in C. Listen, I'm sorry. Compared to the other ones, it's just not that cool. It's gotta be C. It's not awful though, so it'll be C. The power of jumping super high after you've crouched for just a little bit is crazy. Everything I said about the wall climb jump applies to this, but it doesn't require a wall. I think we're going to need to do some reshuffling of the tier list. This is definitely cooler than the wall climb jump, but I don't want both of them to be an S tier because the crouching high jump is much better than the wall climb jump, so I'm gonna move it down to A. I don't think I did shuffling around in my last tier list video that I made. If you didn't see it, I did every Mario Wonder effect as a tier list, so if you want to see another tier list video, check out that one. After this video though, finish watching this one first. Jumping higher if you time all your jumps properly? That's crazy! That's so crazy, I'm gonna put it in F where it belongs! This is stupid when you compare it to all the other ones. You guys have to agree with me, right? It's not that interesting, it's lame, it's very specific, and in real life it would probably just get annoying. All this makes you do is run faster, which is really boring, but also it's extremely practical because if you need to run away from something or if you need to get somewhere quicker, running faster would always be nice. But it's just a tad bit boring. This one is practical, but it's not very cool, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling B. Whatever this next one is though, it's gonna be the best one. Grappling vine. Yes, I'm so glad it was actually a good one. All I would do with a grappling vine is be extremely lazy and use it to pick stuff up and pull it towards me. Piece of pizza. Bam! Grapple vine. Coca-Cola. Grapple vine. Ooh, for the sheer fact of being lazy alone, this has to be S tier. That'd be so cool to have in real life. Just grappling around, pulling things towards you, pulling yourself towards things. That's really cool. Another jumping related badge. This one just lets you jump higher. It also kind of has a little bit of a floaty thing. A major downside to this one though is that you spin incredibly fast when you do it. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. How would you really know where you're going because you're spinning so much? The spinning is also awful. There's no way you could do it 2 times in a row without getting extremely disoriented or sick. This has to be an F. It's really bad. That was the action badges. Now we're on to the boost badges, but make sure to stick around until the end for the expert badges because those ones are crazy. I think this might be the worst one because you get coins for defeating enemies, but in real life, what would that mean? Would that mean I would need to be a murderer in order to get money? As I said in the previous tier list, I like money, but murder is never the answer. The more I think about it, even if you do get a bunch of money from doing bad deeds, you'll probably get sent to jail and it'll probably cost all of that money that you got from killing people in order to get out of jail. This is an F. This one sucks. I hope this category is good. Okay, this one is really weird because I have no idea how this would play out in real life. I'm gonna interpret it as if you really, really need something, there would be a box with the exclamation point symbol on it that you can open up and it will have what you need inside of it. If you were to somehow get stranded on an island, there would be boxes around the island that would have useful tools for you. Or a more realistic situation would be, let's say your controller dies and it needs batteries, and it's like, whoa, I just found this box and it had batteries in it. That's just what I needed. Wahoo, I'm Mario. I was hesitant at first. I was gonna put it down in like the C, but now I think this could be super, super useful. This might have to be an S. Let me know what you guys think this would be like in real life though in the comments. Also, if you're on PC and I say, hit the like button, I think it makes the like button light up. I don't know. I just heard someone say that it does that. In Mario, this is a really good ability to avoid death pits like lava and falling off the map. But in real life, I think how this would work is if you ever were to just fall in general, it would bounce you back up. That's how I'm going to interpret it. And that is actually very useful. This is really cool, especially if you're a clumsy person, but I'm going to judge it based on how it works in Mario, which would be lava pits. I don't know how often people are falling into pits of lava. I don't think it's very often. So in the scheme of all these other ones, it's not very cool. But if you take into account what I said, it would be much cooler. So I'm going to even it out and I'm going to just put it at B. This one is so easy. All you do is jump at the proper timing and you get rewarded with money. If you're ever low on money, all you need to do is just jump around a little bit and you'll get some money. This is cool. I mean, I gotta bring this back. I like money. So I'm gonna actually put this, no, I'm gonna put this as S. This is infinite money. You just gotta jump around a little bit. Actually, you end up only getting 1 coin every time you jump after a while. Would that be like $1? $1 per jump? I guess you could jump a lot, but that might not be as good as I'm thinking. I'm gonna put it in A now that I thought about that. The ability to detect when treasure is nearby would only be really good if I was a pirate, if I was using a metal detector on the beach, or maybe if I was at the arcade looking under the different arcade cabinets trying to find coins. I don't know how this would be helpful in real life unless you like stealing. Maybe it could show you things around you that you could steal that are valuable. I don't know. I don't know how this would work out in real life. Like in the clip right here, I ground pound this thing, I go up into the sky, and I go into an area full of money. Like, that doesn't happen in real life. You would just find like pennies and dimes on the ground. That's probably what it would be in real life. I know you guys are going to point out a completely obvious thing that I'm missing with the sensor for what it could be in real life. But for me, this is kind of lame. I'm going to put it at C. It's good in the game, but I don't know how good it would be in real life. Maybe you could use it to find stuff that you've lost. Like if you lost your phone somewhere, the sensor would tell you when you're close to it. But we already have that technology. It's an air tag. Apple's made those for years. You would think this would be good, but all of the coins and money around your house would constantly fly and magnetize to you, and it would probably hurt really bad. You'd be walking on the street and a penny would just fly by. That, I don't know about that. That doesn't sound very good to me. This one totally sucks. It's more of a hindrance than anything. It doesn't actually even give you money. I think this has to go into F. F for freaking sucks. Got 'em. Okay, that was all the boost badges. Now it's time for the last category, the expert badges. Being able to run in the air is pretty cool, right? Who am I kidding? This one sucks. You can't stop running ever. You would just die. That would kill you, right? Yeah, that would suck. Oh god, I feel like this category is gonna end up all being F. Yeah, that really sucks. You can never stop jumping. It's another one that you would not be able to do in real life because you would die. Oh no, 2 in a row. These expert badges must be trying to expertly all become F because we're 2 for 2 on Fs for the expert badge category. As cool as invisibility would be in real life, it's a badge that you can't turn off, so you would be invisible forever. I think there would be a lot more cons than pros to being invisible forever, but it's not as terrible as the other two. This one isn't as terrible, but I don't see it being super useful. I'm just gonna put it in C. Yeah, no. Who would want every sound effect that happens in their life be some random people talking? I think I would go crazy. That would be one of the most infuriating and annoying things that could happen. I hate that so much. That was me ranking everything in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I also have other ranking videos and tier lists and stuff like that. So just check the videos out and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.